What is this all about, please?
Just, you know,
Don't ask.
I just got fed up with listening to everybody up in municipal politics and bitch and complain and no solutions and no response to the core obligations of a municipal government. So I conceived the program. It's in 3 parts: how to make Montreal freer, fairer, and richer, which are the basic problems in the city. We're over-governed and over-regulated and over-nanny-stated. We've got far too much policing for stuff that isn't necessary, and we have no idea, the current government, of how to increase tax base appropriately without suffocating merchants, small merchants, and small property owners the way they have been. So there you are, freer, fairer, richer Montreal. And I threw the ideas past at least 15 people who know their stuff in municipal affairs, and I added my little polemical spin and produced a Tom Paine pamphlet. I always told you I was a Tom Paine pamphleteer. But, give me this for a second. I got to read this part because it'll lead the next Metropolitan. But this went to press when Harel announced her 6 chantiers de réflexion. So I couldn't resist the following. It sort of says, ethics and transparency, inform the people of your decisions and leave more than a few hours a month for the public to ask questions. Montreal is an international city attracting world business. Stop the culture wars and make a tax-free zone downtown for tourists. Transport, build a highway and rail link parallel to the 20 through Turcotte. Economic development, cut social engineering and nanny-state programs, get rid of the boroughs, reduce the size of government like New York and Toronto, and give the savings back in lower taxes to Montrealers, particularly small business people who create 80% of our jobs. Urban planning, develop air rights, and stop the empty talk of sustainable development in a city with a third of our households below the poverty line. Governance, talk straight to the people. They're not stupid, just tired. So there you are. There's my response to her 6 chantiers de réflexion. Even Julius, who's chairing one of them, had a laugh about that.
And he agreed that you should dispense with the other 5.
He thinks I should run, except he doesn't quite understand, my feelings about Louise. Can I say one more thing about writing, because I'm really proud of this. Last Wednesday, I wrote a defense of Julius called With Grey.
I've read
over
it.
that Hampstead thing. I think I sent it to all of you.
I have so congratulated you.
Yes, you did. But the point I want to make is that 2 days later, La Presse picked up the story. They credited the Suburban. Mm-hmm. But yesterday, yesterday, the Gazette wrote the lead editorial about it. I mean, read it. It's word for word out of my editorial. So Julius calls me up and he says, "You've crossed cultural boundaries." He was very happy. I said, "You're happy. I made you a cause celeb." But he still loves Louise. He says, I don't really know Louise very well, he admits, but he believes her firmly that she's a social democrat.
And that triumphs everything else.
I said, "Julius, you're the one who said constantly that legislating as nice as is not nice. I don't care that she's a sovereignist. I don't even care that she's a fusionist. I was for board."